Alrighty, welcome to another Lord of the Rings draft here on channel LSV. We've got, a Delighted Halfling. Good card for Constructed, not one I really want to take in draft. An Improvised Club here, a Theoden, King of Rohan. Oh, my favorite, Rise of the Witch King and Mordor Muster. I'm going to take Rise of the Witch King. I really like this card. I've had a lot of fun playing it. And the fact that you can loop Bath Song with it, it's right up my alley. All right, what do we got next? Well, we've got a Shadow Summoning, which is probably the best card in the pack, though Torment of Golem's not far behind. And given that we took a green-black card, Torment of Golem is the pick. I think in that last pick, by the way, if you wanted to take Theoden and go red-white, totally reasonable. If you wanted to take, like, Improvised Club or Mordor or Muster because you really wanted to start mono-red or mono-black without a gold card, that's fine, though I think probably Theoden, but I took Rise, though I don't think that's like the optimal pick. I think there's some cool stuff you can do with it that I'm curious to explore. Here we've got Peregrine Took. That I will not be exploring. I don't think Pippin here is very good. I like Rohirrim Lancer. This would have gone well with Theoden, so would have Shadowfax. But I'm kind of interested in Shelob's Ambush. I just have been having really good results with this card. I'm not the only one. It's just a really good, efficient card. Oh, now there's a Nasty End, which I like, and a Patrol, another Shadowfax, wow. And a Kingfisher, as well as an Enraged Huorn. I don't mind Enraged Huorn, actually. This card is pretty good, though I think I would rather take Patrol or Nasty End. Given this start, I guess I'm a little bit more inclined to just take the Cirith Ungol Patrol, because there's a lot of different ways you can go with that card. Just good at turning your cheap cards into good value. There's also another Kingfisher, an Oliphant, another Patrol, Bag End Porter, which I don't like too much. I might just take the Oliphant. I like the Land Cyclers. They're actually pretty good with the Rise of the Witch King. And I don't think a second Patrol is that enticing. Well, I might just take Woe's Pathfinder now. You can be a multicolored green deck. I'm not opposed to that. It's good at casting all these things. It's good with the Patrol because you can ramp into it and then sack the Pathfinder. It's good with Rise. And getting 1/6 pick, it's possible that we end up, junding them out. Or more realistically, green-black, maybe splashing a card or two. I think that that's a pretty good place to go. Could have been, had a decent red-white humans deck. Haven't seen any real premium cards. Like, I think Shadowfax is fine, but I don't think Shadowfax is like the kind of card that pushes me into red-white. It's more like if I'm red-white, I'll play it. It doesn't have like the best stats in the world, partially because it's just like a 5-mana card. You won't even always have something to put in with it. But this has like a vaguely sacrifice-themed green-black deck. I think this is one of the ways you can actually end up drafting green. And one of the good lessons you can learn here is kind of what's a good way to harness the power of green, given that red and black are a little more cut these days. Well, red-white actually looking pretty good. It's getting a 7th pick Mary. This card is not bad. 2/2 haste, and when you attack with Mary on another legend, you draw a card. Also an Eagles in the North and a Shire Sheriff. The only green card here, Lothlorien Lookout, is not one I really prioritize for green-black. I might just take Great Hall of the Citadel here. It's that or take Shire Sheriff, because I think Shire Sheriff is nice. I've got a couple ways to make tokens already, but I'll take the Great Hall. I still want to experiment a little more with Great Hall splashing stuff. All right, another Woe's Pathfinder, I think, gives me the opportunity to do that. Legolas is not that interesting, and Inherited Envelope, I think, is a worse fixing card than Woe's Pathfinder. Part of the reward you should get, at least, for being main green is have access to better fixing than colorless. Black has not seemed open. That doesn't mean we shouldn't draft black, by the way. One of the keys to this format is knowing how to get black cards and red cards into your deck. And so one of the things you can do is, like in this pack, first picked a green black card, second picked a good black card, third and fourth picked mediocre black cards. Black is cut. Either the person to our right or the person to their right is drafting black, and maybe 2 of these 4 people are. Does that mean we should move away from black? Not necessarily. Here's the part where it gets interesting. Look at the people to our left. These 2 people are probably not drafting black. Almost assuredly this person is not, because we haven't passed a single playable black card. Why would they draft black? They would have had to open a really good black card to even have a chance of drafting black. If they didn't, it's really hard to justify. What that means is In pack 2, we should get decent black for at least a couple seats, hopefully. Black's deep enough. If we get 5 good black cards in pack 2, we're drafting black, even if we get the dregs in pack 3. It's a deep color. It's worth doing that. All right. Well, Friendly Rivalry is a decent-ish card to splash. Letting one of your creatures plus a legendary creature fight something really takes, or bite something, really takes a lot of the risk out of the whole deal. These are all pretty mediocre. I guess Brandywine Farmer, if I end up sacrificing, I have 2 sacrifice cards, could be okay. I don't really like the other ones. I don't really like the armor either. Wow, that's a late Rohirrim Lancer. I guess I'll just take it, just because you never know. None of those cards are particularly playable. I'll pass a white card. Another Brandywine Farmer. Wow. Ooh, a Phial of Galadriel. I like this card. If you draw a card, you have no cards, draw 2 instead. If you gain life, you have 5 or more life, gain twice that much life, and adds a mana of any color. Also, there's nothing really that competes with it. So our goal with Phial of Galadriel is to just get down to 0 cards in hand as fast as possible, and then even triggering card draw stuff like the looting from the ring can be really good. Imagine you start your turn with 0 cards, you draw 2 in your draw step, you play a land, play a spell, attack with a ring bearer, you have no cards in hand, so now you draw 2 off the loot and then discard 1. Really good. Plus, this pack sucks. Though someone could have 17 Shadowfaxes. All right, Phial is really interesting. Oh, look, there's a Nazgul. This is a premium card. And the only other cards that are good are like 2 blue cards, and we saw no blue in pack 1. Blue is also cut. And I guess Grishnok and Oliphant are okay, but definitely going to take Nazgul, because especially with Phial, I really want to be getting into some ring taunting here. So I am going to try to do that. Look, there's a Claim the Precious. The black is flowing this direction. Take the Rohirrim Lancer does tempt you by the ring, but I think I'm still going to have to take that out. I don't really want the Farmer, though food with Phial is also good. You get to 4 life, sack a food to gain 6, go up to 10. They hit you down, you sack another food, and you go from there. Okay, so now we have our choice of 3 decent black cards. Grima, do I have a lot of legends? I don't really, and sacking like a Brandywine Farmer is just not that good. Troll is always good. Mordor Muster is good. I think I'll just take the Troll. Again, with Rise, I like having Land Cyclers, and the Troll is just a really good card. It's also really good to ramp into with Woe's Pathfinder. I'm also not assuming I have to be green. Double Pathfinder Rise of the Witch King is a pretty good reason to be. All right, there's a Torment of Golem. Sad passing a Bath Song. I do love the card. Don't need the 3rd Land Cycler in Generous Ent as much as I want Torment of Golem. And look, we've picked up Nazgul, Claim the Precious, Troll, and Torment. 4 good black cards already after first picking an artifact. So that's kind of my plan. You get enough playables, even if black is cut in pack 3, which it will be, still going to end up with enough good playables to make it worth it. Ooh, now we get to take an Enraged Horn. I want tempting cards, and that's a good one. And let's see where we go. Another Land Cycler in Generous Ent, a 2nd Shelob's Ambush, or a Black Breath. The Great Hall of the Citadel thing doesn't appear to be happening. I don't even have a single legend, I don't think. Yeah, I'm kind of inclined to just take Generous Ent here. I really do like the card. 2nd Ambush is a little worse than the 1st. I also don't even know if I'm splashing red. We'll see. 8th pick, Torment of Golem. I don't need to get on my soapbox. Let's just say I'm going to take the card. Let's try to avoid playing these Brandywine Farmers. Also, it's not like I have tons of green cards, but I think pack 3 green's going to be good. Pathfinder fits nicely in what I'm doing. And Enraged Horn and Generous Ent are both good high drops, as well as Rise of the Witch King being pretty solid. Now that I have 3 Land Cyclers and some early creatures and Pathfinders, it seems pretty good. One thing that you don't really want with Phial of Galadriel is a bunch of like situational cards, like Ambush, I guess. But I guess it's easy enough to get that out of your hand. All right, Many Partings is a way to splash if I want to. Also, with Many Partings and Phial and 2 Pathfinders, I could splash blue or white cards if I got one to splash. Like, the Bath Song is not a card I would have been opposed to splashing. I just didn't think I should take it over a card, which is probably even better anyway in my main colors. All right, I'll take a 2nd Ambush. I don't mind playing 2 of that card. And see, look, now we're, even if you don't count those 2 red things, we're still at 16 playables going into pack 3. All right, I guess Entish Restoration is worth considering. I'm probably not going to play any of these cards. I want to say I probably am going to play the Oliphant and maybe the Friendly Rivalry. I just think Oliphant is a good enough card, especially since I do want land cyclers with Rise of the Witch King, that I'm pretty happy with this direction. All right, pack 3. All right, that's a green card. Fall of Gil-galad. Scry 2, and then you get 2 counters, and then your creature fights something else. Also, if your creature dies, you draw 2 cards. It's a lot of action for 2 mana. Definitely better than the 4th Torment. Though so is Crebain. Is better than the 4th Torment as well. I still think I'm going to take the Fall over the Crebain. Fall is really good. Oh, there's Aragorn the Uniter. How castable is Aragorn? I have a 5 mana rock there. I have a Search for 2 lands there, and I have 2 Woes Pathfinders. I also have a Great Hall of the Citadel. Problem is I'm black-green base, which means I need to pick up red, blue, white mana. What is my option otherwise? It would probably be to take Lash of the Balrog. Oh, I really do like Aragorn. I have a many partings too. Let's take Aragorn. Aragorn is really powerful. Maybe we can swing that. Doesn't seem impossible. We've got enough good fixing. Oh, it's really bad with File though, because it could get stuck in hand. But here's the other thing. I'm going to try to get more tempted by the ring cards. If I can end up in a spot where I'm consistently looting, Aragorn's less of a risk, because if I draw Aragorn and can't cast it, boom, I loot it away. Legolas Master Archer. So it's 3 mana, 1/4 reach. Whenever I cast a spell that targets Legolas, I get a +1/+1 counter on Legolas. And whenever I cast a spell that targets another creature, Legolas shoots one of their creatures. So targeting Legolas is not terribly hard. I've got double ambush Rivalry. Targeting their creatures, I have Rivalry Claim the Precious. It's that or just take Dunland Crebain, which is always going to be good. 3 mana, 1/1 plus a 2/2. No, I'm in for Legolas here. I will have to try to pick up another spell or two, but oh look, Stew the Conies is a fine card to begin with. Yeah, just decent fight spell, and then with Legolas out, the fight spells are the best, because Legolas gets a +1/+1 counter and then shoots one of their creatures, and then the fight spell also resolves. So we'll take Stew the Conies here to go with Legolas. Kind of in for Sam's Desperate Rescue. We've got some good creatures, and getting to get tempted is very good, because right now we have 1, 2, 3 tempting cards. Yeah, I would like to get up to like 6 if we can. Not that that's super realistic, but we'll see. Oh, a second Great Hall of the Citadel to help me cast Aragorn. Can also help cast Legolas. Do you have 25? I already have playable cards. I don't think I'm going to miss the Spider or the Patrol that much. Seems fine to me. And then now I get a Spider anyway, or a Mordor Muster. I guess I'd rather just take the Mordor Muster here. Also, draw cards with File of Galadriel is really good. And oh look, Inherited Envelope does both the things I want. It tempts me and it provides all the colors. So we'll do that. That's a late Grand, but Wizard's Rockets can also help cast Aragorn by itself, and it also draws for File. Do I want that over Friendly Rivalry? I don't really want a third fight spell that much. In fact, I'm already going to be cutting cards. In this particular instance, you could hand it to Shire Terrace. I normally don't like doing so. So I got to cut some cards here. Oh, a Lembas. I don't mind that. Okay. We have 31 playables right now, minus the 3 lands, so it's 28 playables. Well, we're certainly not getting these Brandywine Farmers in. That one's very clear to me. Okay, let's get to deck building here. Interesting start for sure. Okay. How many lands are we going to play with? Many partings and 3 land cyclers. That probably wants me to play 15 land. So first of all, let's cut the lands. We can add them back in later. That means I need to cut like 3 cards. Good. Honestly, I kind of just want to cut Entish Restoration. This card is bad, and I'm not going to cut File, obviously. But between Inherited Envelope and Entish Restoration, I think getting Tempted is worth more to me. Plus, this fixes all 5 colors, not 2 at once, but it lets me cast black and green spells, but also tap for whatever I'm missing for Aragorn. Yeah, that seems pretty clear. How many creatures is this? 10. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take the third fight spell. 10, but really 13, 14, because I have the Mordor Muster and the Torments. Not that they're the best fighters, but you get it. Probably cut a Shelob's Ambush. I need to cut one more. I don't think I want to cut Sam's Desperate Rescue, because so right now I have 5 temptings. Yeah, that is about the low end of the number I want. I want like 7, but I'll take 5. Okay, so I probably have to cut Limbus. I think Wizard's Rockets is better given my mana situation, and I don't think I can afford to play too many do-nothings, and I don't want to cut the other ambush, so I could cut many partings, but let's cut the Limbus, and let's see, we played these 3 lands. These can also, Great Halls can also help cast Legolas, which is nice. 1 plains, 1 island, 1 mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 swamps. How bad is that? 7, 8, 9 green sources. Now I can go 8 green and then 1 more swamp. The other option is I could cut many partings, Shire Terrace, and not play Plains and Island, and just those are my blue-white sources are the 2 Great Halls, the File, the Envelope. Yeah, that's probably better. I playing Plains and Island for like almost no cards of that color seems pretty bad. And I could cut many partings as well, because I have 2 base green fixers already. Let's just not play that card. And then I think I'll just play Limbus. Yeah, I like this a lot more, because now I end up with 4 black plus Troll. So basically 5 swamps plus double Pathfinder and those 2 mana rocks. And if I need 2 Wizard's Rockets and Shire Terrace. Yeah, this seems a lot better. All right. Let's battle here. We've got a bit dicey of a deck in terms of mana. Like that Aragorn is a bit of a stretch, but I think that Aragorn is powerful enough that it's worth taking a bit of a risk, especially since I'm more inclined to take a risk in a spot like this where I don't have that as many powerful cards. It's not like it was the choice between Aragorn and another Nazgul or something like that, or Aragorn and even a Claim the Precious. It was like Aragorn or like a mid-range card. I'd rather just take the high-end card and then look at this deck and think, well, how is this deck gonna win? Well, I think having a card with the power level of Aragorn is a lot more likely. Okay. Let's battle. I'm on the play. All right. This hand's pretty nice. I need to draw a cheap creature, but I have Cycle Ent, play Rise of the Witch King, get back Ent, sacking something. So I just need to find a Mordor Muster would be like the ideal scenario here. Let's hope we draw one of those. I will take a Torment of Golem. I'm not going to Sam's Desperate Rescue because I don't really want to land cycle again. So I'd rather just do this. Oh, let's play the File first. They're pretty similar, but if I'm going to tempt something, I might as well have it in play before I tempt. And then they're going to crack Shire Terrace. I do not like the noise File makes. It's ridiculous. It's just like way too loud. That's my complaint for the day. Actually, that's not true. I can make a lot more complaints. All right, playing against red-black, it would appear. And that makes my Rise of the Witch King plan a little bit worse. All right, let's go Torment of Golem. Guess I'll take the Crebain and pass the turn. I think I want to Rise next turn, so I'm not going to use Sam's Desperate Rescue. They might just go Mordor Muster, make their thing a 3/3 and attack. Yeah. Hopefully they don't draw a play after that. Oh my god, Rally. Now, what are you talking about the 1/1s? That doesn't make any sense. What is going on here? My opponent is losing it. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Well, as annoying as it is to have them draw the rally, this is not terrible for me. Because Generous Ent is very large. And then now they can play Uruk-hai Berserker and they can make something into the Ring Bearer, but my follow-up Torment's going to be pretty good. I would like to draw a land here. Okay. Yeah, we take those. Generous Int, in fact, has reach. Yeah, I guess I'm going to Torment again, because I'm worried if I don't do this now, I'll miss. Oh, well, we're definitely going to take Grishnok then, yeah. And then pass the turn. We can ask 2 up to 6/6, but I can just block the 6/6, so I can double block even. They can make their 1 on a Ring Bearer and get in for 1, but that's not the end of the world. Alright, land is pretty good here. This is an instant. Unfortunately, this isn't... Oh, wait. This does work. Okay, so let's see. If I go... Colorless, colorless, colorless. Inherited Envelope. This is a Ring Bearer. Close Pathfinder. Target creature you control. Legendary creature fights that. Just do that now. And they're about to get Menace. I'm at 15. Yeah. I think with... Well, actually I should have attacked because I do want to trade off a creature so that I can cast my Desperate Rescue. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll do like this. I'm just going to triple block. I kind of feel like they have maybe a removal spell for Generous Ent, like Bitter Downfall. Okay, I'm actually fine with all of my creatures dying. Okay. So now we can play this, play my land, get back Pathfinder. We have no cards in hand now. That's now the Ring Bearer. I'm at 13. Yeah, let's attack. Loot, draw 2. Discards to the conies. File is really going off here. Because now I get to go Lembas, draw 2. Oh, we'll keep Aragorn on top, yes. And then pass the turn. And then next turn we get to go Aragorn into Huorn. What does that do? It makes +4/+4? Yeah, we'll take it. Alright, sure, I'll take it. I'm at 9. Do I want to sack a food end of turn? I guess I will. I know that when I get to 5, sacking the food is better, but Lembas in my deck is good, and then I also don't want to tap out and just like randomly die. So let's just try to avoid doing that. Let's see, 4. I have enough mana to play everything. So let's go Aragorn. Enraged Huorn. I'll give my Generous Ent +4/+4. And then I'll tempt... We're at 1. I'll just tempt a Pathfinder. Attack, draw 2 off of the File of Galadriel. Discard the Forest. They do 10. They're at 2. Oh yeah. This has worked out really nicely. Maybe better than it had any right to. But, I mean... They're just a red-black deck playing great red-black cards. Oh, that is not going to get them there. There and back again, huh? Yeah. They get to 2 rings. And, now they're just dead, right? Okay, they can attack, they can draw, they can discard. I go to 9. And boom! Round 1 in the books. Aragorn did more in this deck than the deck where I was like, let's force Great Hall Aragorn, but I guess I ended up with those cards in my deck again, and File of Galadriel does some real work, so let's see how this goes. Alrighty, time for round 2. Had a little dinner break between rounds 1 and 2. If you are curious, I had an avocado with salt and pepper and some slices of ham and cheese. It was very good. Top it off with only the finest vintage of sparkling water. I gotta say, you know how like Dunlin Crabane goes in any deck? Very strong card. Really never goes wrong. Kind of feel like that's avocado. Avocado goes with not every food. I'm not going to say that, but it goes with almost every food. Good by itself. Good, has good synergy, and can't go wrong with a good avocado. I guess the difference is bad avocados aren't very good, whereas there's no such thing as a bad Dunlin Crabane. In any case, time for round 2. Let's see what we got. I'm on the play. Disregard the Aragorn. We've got the perfect hand here. Gonna cycle the Oliphant. Gotta cycle that one fast before I draw my 1 mountain. And now I just need 1 Great Hall and I can cast Aragorn. Easy game. Play a land. Do I want to cycle this troll? I kind of feel like I do. Do I have to though? Yeah. I have cards I could draw that would make me unhappy that I didn't cycle it. Alright, land. Oh, that's a turn 4 Aragorn. Thank you very much. I mean, Aragorn is a strong card, and this deck might be like borderline in terms of casting it, but I feel like it's not bad. Okay, they have a good start too. 2/2 into Rosy Cotton. Rosy Cottontail. Here's a little life hack. Instead of cracking the rocket, selecting all the mana, that's old and busted. You could Aragorn. Though, is it better just to torment them first? It actually is, isn't it? Just to make sure that they can't kill Aragorn. Well, I'm glad I did that. Otherwise, Eowyn would have just gotten me. Took me 30 seconds or less to find the right play once I actually thought about it. So here's another pro tip. Think about your plays. This is going to be tough, though, because they're going to get to play Book of Mazarbul, Amass Orcs 1, get another counter with Rosy Cottontail there. And then they're going to get to play 2 things next turn if they draw land. Yeah, they have a good curve. I feel like this game's going to be tough, but... Oh, they grew the orc. Okay. Don't mind that. There's really no justification for any play other than Aragorn, is there? What is... Green gives +2/+2 and red deals 3? The problem is, if I had 5 lands, I could see going Nazgul plus Friendly Rivalry. No, let's Aragorn here. Just, you hit pay and then Wizard's Rockets knows the deal. Okay, I drew a land, that was nice. Land, pass the turn. Now I have a 5/5 in play. And they don't get another counter off the book because they amassed, but they already have a token, so Rosie doesn't see you create a new one. So now they get to go Haradrim, Spearmaster, make the 5/5 or orc into a 5/4. Do I want to block with the token? I kind of think I do, because I'm not getting an extra block out of the deal, because next turn all their creatures are going to have Menace. So sacking a token to prevent 5 damage I think is worth it. Ooh. 1 mana short. Alright, let's... No. I want to play Friendly Rivalry. So let's go Nazgul. I'll choose this as the Ring Bearer. Pass the turn. They're going to get +1/+0 and Menace. So I'm going to take some damage here. Is an understatement. Okay. That's going to get them 2 counters off Rosy Cotton also. That's really annoying. So if I Friendly Rivalry kill Rosie, double block the Eastmark Cavalier, say, and I take 13 down to 1. Oh wait, I can double block the 5/4. Well, I have to do this anyway, so. And let's see, what am I going to pump here? I guess I pump the Aragorn because I don't want Aragorn to die. And I'm just going to block the 5/4 here. Not loving it. They get 2 tokens. My draw was good this game. I mean, it's not like I had the worst draw. I guess my first play was a turn 4 Torment, so that's not the best. But Torment into Aragorn into Nazgul plus Fight is not bad. And they ended up with a pretty good draw themselves as a result. So I'm going to 1 here. I guess I'd rather kill the Eastmark Cavalier of these. Or maybe it was better to kill the zombie token. Kind of doesn't matter because Aragorn unfortunately doesn't gain me life. Limbus does. I'm at 1. Yeah. Facing down too many things. Okay. That was a game where 1 Woes Pathfinder would have gone a long way. And hope to have a slightly faster play here. Okay, we're on the draw this time, but I like this hand. Turn 2 Woes Pathfinder, turn 3 Torment is a lot better than turn 4 Torment. Okay. Ooh, and there's a Legolas. I'm going to save the Wizard's Rockets for now. Basically, the first turn I'm going to miss a land drop. I'll probably crack it, because I have plays, including Friendly Rivalry with Legolas. So, oh wait. Alright, they got a Scry set up. I actually think we're going to be just fine this game. Let's go ahead and Torment. Make their life a little harder. Enrage Torn or Hithlane Knots. We're going to take the Hithlane Knots here. Because they can't cast the Horn. Or they can cast the Horn rather, but they can't get any Scry action. And then next turn I go Legolas to kill Arwen and the Horn. Yeah, because it targets the legendary creature. I guess who are they going to make into the Pathfinder? Oh. Interesting. I'll block there. What do they have here? They have Gift of Strands? Or just like another combat trick? Jeez, that's such a good draw. Okay. So now, 2 bottom. And they get a +1/+1 counter. Now there's Aragorn again. Okay. What do I do? I kind of think I just play Aragorn first, because if I play Aragorn first, then Legolas plus Aragorn can kill 2 things. Yeah, so let's do that. I'll take a little damage this turn, maybe. Pass. Do I want to cycle the Troll? I don't need to here, because I have the mana to cast whatever it is next turn I can play Legolas plus Friendly Rivalry, so I don't really feel like it's necessary. Alright, they're going to get to hit for 3, but now we're going to see Legolas plus Fight. Alright, I'll take... Oh, sorry, that was a good attack off the Watcher, too. I'm not losing my thing. Alright, let's go Legolas. Give Aragorn +4/+4. Friendly Rivalry. It's an instant. They can scry in response. So currently, yeah, I'm just going to attack here. I could have almost killed them there. I could have done 7 more damage. I'm going to let them do their thing first, because I think I might be able to. Yeah, so let's go Rivalry, target a creature I control, target a legend I control. And so the Rivalry wants to do damage to the Nimrodel Watcher. And then, let's see, I want these to resolve this way. Target up to 1. So the Rivalry is targeting the Nimrodel Watcher. I'm going to have Legolas shoot Arwen. Nug. This is gross. Because look, now Aragorn's going to pump Legolas. Legolas gets big again. Rivalry shoots that down. Alright, now they can scry. They can't attack with the Horn anymore. And next turn I'm going to get to cast a Woes Pathfinder here. So So I can force a chump. Yeah, they're super dead. All right, Aragorn plus Legolas. That's a good combination. And all right, we got another dub. We're up to 2-1. It's still a good start. You know, had to rally after that last loss, but I like where we're at. Alrighty, we're at 2-1. Ooh, this is a good hand. We get to go first here and get to go turn 2 Lembas. You don't want to play Fall of Gil-galad without a creature in play. So turn 2 Lembas. Turn 3 probably Legolas. Yeah. Great Hall. Nee. I think I can bin that. I've got plenty of ways to get those last colors. And then let's go turn 3. Do I want Nazgul or Fall here? Or rather, or Legolas here. Actually, I think I'm going to go Legolas. No. I'm going to go Nazgul. So the reason I want to play Nazgul here is, yes, I can get hit by Smite the Deathless, and that would be unfortunate. But next turn, that lets me go Inherited Envelope Pathfinder and get the second Ring Tempting there. Oh, well. No, let's Torment. It's still better, I think, to Torment here. Well, Land Cycler. Their hand is Fear Fire Foes, Soothing Trees and Cheese. I'm going to take Lorien Revealed. Hit, and if they want to spend their turn to use Fear Fire Foes on Nazgul, that's fine. They can do that. I think taking their draw through is better, because if I take Fear Fire Foes, they just cast the draw 3, and that doesn't seem very good to me. Okay, I'll take it. Let's go Envelope. Make this into a Ring Bearer. And let's discard the Woes Pathfinder, I think. Just play Legolas. They don't really know what's coming. They can play Treason of Isengard. Get back Lorien Revealed, sure. Play their land and no attacks. And then Soothing of Smeagol is kind of annoying, so I would like to not play Fall of Gil-galad while they still have that out. Can I just attack with my 2/2? I guess I can. Get my loot on. Discard Mordor Muster here. We got some good ones coming. Alright, that's fine. Block with the 2/2, and then I just play Generous Ent. And if they want to... Oh, their last card is Glorious Gale. We'll play it. Okay. And the Birthday Escape. Yeah, blue-red decks can do some good stuff. What am I doing here? Shelob's Ambush is not bad. Let's get something back. I guess Nazgul is probably fine. I kind of like getting Generous Ent back, but I think I'd rather get back a card I can cast this turn. And this gets me to the 4th ring level. So let's do that. I can't keep up Shelob's Ambush, but I think that's okay too. Let's attack with Legolas. Guess we'll discard the Ambush. And let's play the Fall here. Ooh. So Aragorn I have... Yeah, I guess I can cast Aragorn. It'll just mean I have to sack the Shire Terrace next turn. That's fine. We can deal with that. They continue to have a lot of answers, because now they're going to get to bounce. Oh, I think actually messed up there. Because I'm going to put 2 counters on that, and then they're going to bounce it, presumably, before I attack even. Okay. No, but now they get to go to level 2, but they didn't get to get max value. Alright, let's go Torment of Golem here. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. That was going to be... Oh. That's rough, because that was going to be the card I was going to use to fight their 2/2 and draw 2 cards. Into Dreadful's the Storm? And they are just rattling off every card. Their deck looks great. I mean, good decks draw well, but they're doing a pretty good job of just having exactly every answer. The Glorious Gale, into Smite, into Saruman's Trickery, and then Dreadful of the Storm to deal like a bunch of extra damage. Okay, I'm at 4, I guess. Question is, I could sack Lembas? Yeah, no, let's sack this, because I can sack Lembas next turn. Oh, I forgot, you can't Shire Terrace for Aragorn. Well, let's play Legolas then, and keep the Lembas spread up. I'm not going to play the Oliphant. So for Aragorn, I do need to draw a Great Hall of the Citadel here. Okay, they're going to loot. And I can't really block the Battle-Scarred Goblin because it'll die end of turn to the trigger. They discarded a Kingfisher last turn. I don't really like that. Okay, 2. Let's just sack Lembas Bread now. Go to 5. This comes in. I think I'm going to play Lembas because I don't think Oliphant really does much for me here. Okay, I did want to hit Friendly Rivalry. Pass the turn. They're going to scry, and then I'm going to let them scry, and then I'm going to cast Friendly Rivalry. 1 top, 1 bottom. No other legendary creatures, and then let's fight this. And then shoot the Flamesmith. Or bite this and then shoot the Flamesmith. Okay. Okay. I mean, they put a card on top, so I don't load that. Let's just sack Lembas to game 3 now. Because I wouldn't mind redrawing Legolas in general. This puts me to 8 though? Okay, I mean, this is not actually that bad. Now we just get to play Oliphant. And then, if they play a creature here, I can claim the Precious it. Even if they don't, I'm probably going to cast Claim the Precious, because that'll make Oliphant into a Ring Bearer. Let's kill the Pelargir Survivor. They could mill me, but they're probably just going to want us. Oh, they can't even scry. They don't have a legendary creature. They didn't even mill. Okay. Ring Bearer comes in. Just going to discard that. We're not getting to the point where we can wait on Legolas anymore. And then I get to play Legolas. Oh my god. Okay, so they can put me to 1 here. They have Glorious Gale countering a legend. Alright, I go to 1. Is Oliphant going to kill you? They have to have a 4 toughness creature not to die to Oliphant here. Or a spell that can remove it, obviously. I mean, they're tanking here, so that's a good sign, right? Right? This. Oh, I did not think I was winning that game. It felt like everything lined up. Drawing Friendly Rivalry to have Legolas shoot down 2 creatures. That did the trick. Amazing. All right. And that brings us to 3-1. Pretty reasonable start. Also, beating a great blue-red deck with this Jund monstrosity feels pretty good, man. Let's see if we could Aragorn someone. I guess the Shire Terrace, maybe having one of the 2 Aragorn lands is good, but I don't know. Realistically, what I should have done that game was just not kept Aragorn on top, obviously. But as it turned out, the Tempted by the Ring really got us there. That did a lot of extra damage that game. Did 9, I think. Legolas got 1 hit in earlier, and then the Oliphant got another hit, and then it was going to be lethal the next turn. Limbus did some good work too. I cast Limbus Bread like 3 times or whatever. Maybe just twice. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it was twice. All right. 3-1 here. Let's see. You go first. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A card. No plays until that affect the board until turn 4. We did it. It's okay. File of Galadriel is so good. Okay. Goblin Fire Leaper is good too. Oh, man. Willow's Pathfinder would have been amazing on turn 2. The only thing is I don't like that sound. I still don't. Alright. Okay, Fiery Inscription. This is going to be a close one. Fire Inscription's a good card. Let's go Torment of Golem. And his Birthday Escape. Birthday Escape. Jeez. Surrounded by orcs swarming. Let's take a Birthday Escape because I really don't want them to get to ring level 4. And I don't care too much about Surrounded by Orcs or Swarming of Moria. Nice deck. It really is. Alright, if I can draw a land here, I wouldn't mind. You get to loot. Discard land, probably. I take 1 and they play Swarming. Okay. Well, a land would have been nice, but I guess this will have to do. Erebor Flamesmith or Surrounded by Orcs. I don't have to take Surrounded by Orcs. Then I am not going to trade 4 for 2 here. Don't think that's a good deal. Okay, there's the Flamesmith. Another Birthday Escape? Holy moly, their deck is great. Okay, as long as they don't get to the 4th chapter, it would be nice. But even if they don't, they're looting and ripping through their deck, and every time they play a spell, I take 3 damage. And I haven't drawn a land yet. There we go. Okay, land. Let's go Woe's Pathfinder. Oh my god. Okay. I guess I just have to get it back. I was hoping to leave up Mortar and Muster, but play that. And now I can block the Fire Leaper with the Pathfinder. They can't pump it up to kill the orc, so... Okay. That plays. Any spell, and I'm just super dead here, but if they don't draw spells for a long time... Okay, no spell there. Let's play a Pathfinder. Let's pass the turn. I can get Aragorn out at some point here. Just play your land. Yeah, just play your land. No, 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 no. Horses of the Bruinen. Okay. I go to 3. I go to 6 after blocking the ring card. Alright. That was just... I mean, their deck was great. And We got a little slow to get off the ground, but honestly, once they get Fiery Inscription down, then 2 Flamesmiths, and then just like it gets bad. All right, 3 and 2. Let's see if we play against blue-red again. I am hoping to get a little bit of File of Galadriel action here. Opponent goes first. This hand's good, and I can cast Aragorn easily. I get to cycle a Troll into Muster into Nazgul with the ambush out. Ooh, and then there's the File of Galadriel. I like it. Don't mind red-black. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend. Muster into Nazgul, into Aragorn the Uniter. I may want to wait a little bit just because of... Oh, that's an aggressive Golem's Bite, okay. Because of keeping up Shelob's ambush, but I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to do that given the circumstances, but we'll see. Plus, if they have a removal spell, they'll kill the Nazgul, I think. They attack with just the Battle-Scarred Goblin. I'm not going to block it. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. That one's hard to pass up. Let's go Torment. Nasty Hand and Rally. I'm just going to take your Nasty Hand here. Pass. Rally doesn't actually do anything here. Okay, sure. They can make... Is that good? They get to draw a card and discard a card, but then I get to trade my 2/2 for that. That's a somewhat weird play, I would say. Land Aragorn, and I think I just leave up the ambush here. I'm not in such a big hurry to cast this Wizard's Rockets. War Beast of Goldrath. Sure. Okay. Oliphant. I guess I want to play File and claim the Precious. Well, in that case, let's cycle this. With a File in hand, I don't want to mess around here. And I want to kind of get cards out of my hand here. Let's claim the Precious this. I have 2 Ring Bearers now. Yeah, we'll make Aragorn the Ring Bearer. Maybe go to a mass up to a 3/3. I think I'm just going to do no attacks here. And offer the Nazgul trade, because remember this attacks as a 4/4 or block with Aragorn. They don't have anything, they can't really attack. And then now, the File of Galadriel is about to pop off. I could ambush attack. I'm at 15, they're at 20. I kind of like that, actually. Then attack and then loot 2 cards. Discard this, and then... actually, I'll let them block if they want to block. Boom, boom, and Aragorn pumps that. Oh yeah, let's just gain 3 while we're at it. So they take 13 this turn, and Aragorn does some stuff. And then next turn I'm going to draw 2, then I can sack the Wizard's Rockets to draw 2 more, assuming I empty my hand. Alright, and File of Galadriel is a good card. And Aragorn, if you untap with him, is also a pretty strong card. Alright, 4 and 2. We're not doing too badly with this deck, honestly. I mean, given that we ended up drafting green, which is something I've been exploring a little more recently. Fueled up on avocados. Let's see if we can get to 6 wins. 6 wins, I'll consider that a victory. Of course, once I'm at 6 wins, then I'll want the 7th, but that's the hedonic treadmill. You got to watch out for that in all aspects of your life. Getting close to Mythic here. Start of the month. Not too bad. And can't say that Torment of Golem is a reasonable card. That's the card I just always want to draw. It just disrupts their plans so nicely. Of course, you can still lose when you've cast it. Obviously, it's not like a bomb rare, but I'm a big fan. You go first. This Aragorn is making me want off-color land. It just shows up in every opening hand. Alright, so we're going to go turn 3 Nazgul. Oh, Great Hall of the Citadel. That's a turn 4 Aragorn. Just better watch out. Red, green, white, blue. Okay, well, let's go Nazgul here. Oh, I got reprieved. It's okay. What is white-green going to do against Aragorn? That's what I want to know. A little Jund Aragorn action. Do you have another reprieve? No. And then next turn, we're just doing nothing. Swamp cycle that. Land. Sure. Let's play Nazgul, I guess. I'll make it the ring bearer. I mean, white-green that just casts no spells, that's something, I guess. I gotta watch out for Battle of Bywater, I guess? Oh no, they're just playing a Stalwarts, okay. Let's go fall. Target Nazgul. Scry 2. Don't want the Pathfinder. I'll take Legolas, which I can cast off Great Hall. Attack for 20 million damage. Just pass. I could Desperate Rescue back the Troll, but I don't need to do that. I'm not cycling it, and I don't mind it in the graveyard for Rise of the Witch King. What was their draw? Why didn't they play anything on... I mean, they played a turn 2 Reprieve, and then nothing. And then Stalwarts. It's not really going to get it done. Oh man, they have a fight spell. This is going to be brutal. I guess my Aragorn is going to die, but this is still pretty good. Okay, and now we go 2 counters on you. Let's just get back Aragorn. Wing tempts you. Attack and loot. I'll just guard a forest. We don't even need the lands. Oh, yeah. I guess I could have forced them to block, but no real reason to do that. And then next turn, we've got Fall of Gil-galad going. They're gonna need something absurd to not lose it right on the spot here. I also can clear 2 blockers with Legolas into Friendly Rivalry, which is a combo that flavorfully makes a lot of sense. Oh, also they would just take 3 when I cast that, so. Okay. Working our way up Diamond here, and 5 wins with this deck. Alright, I'm in. Great Hall, huh? Yeah, that card has been good. This is a better showing than the last time I went for Great Hall. Which kind of makes sense, because the last time I took 2 in the first pack and went hard on it, and then didn't get a 3rd, and I think my deck needed it a lot more. This deck, it's mostly there to cast Aragorn, which, to be fair, I've drawn Aragorn and Great Hall a lot, but I casted off Wizard's Rockets, too. Wizard's Rockets also did the trick. Okay. 5 and 2, so no losses left to give. I'm on the play. I've got land cyclers aplenty. Got to cycle the Oliphant first. The downside is that I could draw Mordor Muster exactly and not be able to play it on turn 2. The upside is if I cycle Troll first and then draw the Mountain, it's pretty bad, because I do want to cycle this Oliphant. Though I guess if I cycled the Troll for Swamp and then drew Mountain for my turn, Actually, I kind of talked myself into it, because then I'd have 4 lands guaranteed because I'd have drawn the mountain, that's probably fine. It's Limbus. Oh, yes. Ready for some noise. Now I'll probably cycle the Oliphant. Oh, that's a little disappointing. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to do it anyway, because they're going to kill it with the Westfold Rider, or they could kill it, but this is like casting a kill spell on Westfold Rider, which, given that they're curved out in my hand, I think is worth doing. So they should hit me for 4 and then kill the file. I mean, they could not kill it, but it seems a little risky. What if I just kill their Westfold Rider? The file's a very powerful card. Okay, do they not have lands? Alright. See what you got going here. Improvised club and lands. Alright. Well, this looks pretty good. They can hit me. Do I want to block? If I block, I'm trading 1 for 1 with the Fire Leaper, and then I'm getting back one of those things now. I think I'll just take it. Oh geez, they made that attack and had that. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I go Rise of the Witch King. They sack their 1/1 and I just get to put a troll into play. Oh, they could sack the Rohirrim Lancer. That seems less good. Oh, it could put File into play. No, I can't do that. Which of these things is better? I think given the current board state, I'd rather just have the troll. We don't have a second creature out for Oliphant, so if they attack with the Fire Leaper, I just have to take it again, because they can pump it twice and then it kills the troll when it dies. If they attack with Protector of Gondor, I will block it. Did they draw Improvised Club, or are they going to just toss the Fire Leaper at it? No. Okay. Okay, I take 4. You got to play your land so you can pump your Fire Leaper max times next turn. Ooh, Patrol. Interessante. Because I kind of want to leave up the ambush, but I guess just playing the Patrol is better here. And then now I can double block the Lancer if I want, or I can just block the Fire Leaper and force them to waste their whole turn pumping the Fire Leaper. And then next turn I can just ambush, or Sam's Desperate Rescue, or leave up ambush. Could use another black source here. This is a close one. I mean, this is going to depend on how many spells they draw. And what I draw over the next couple turns too. They should attack with the Fire Leaper. Whether they attack with other things, unclear to me. And I can just offer them a trade. Which of my 2 creatures would I rather trade off? Oh, really? Attacking with the Protector of Gondor does not seem good. I will snap off that block, and then they can choose which one they want to kill. Attacking with the Lancer seems fine. If I double block the Lancer, then they make their Fire Leaper into the Ring Bearer. That seems a lot worse for me. And I take some damage. Are they talking themselves into attacking the Protector of Gondor? I guess if they have a trick in hand, obviously that could change things, but the way things currently stand, it doesn't really make sense to attack with it, because the Fire Leaper can kill 1 creature. It can't kill 2. Guess we'll block like this. I mean, they can pump the Fire Leaper up to 2, to 3, sure, up to 4. Now they can choose which one of the creatures they want to kill, but okay, that really did not work well for them. Such an awkward hand. I guess this is the turn where I just cast all my nonsense. Let's get back. I think now I actually get back to Oliphant. Make my thing the ring bearer. Attack. Pass, and then I'm going to take a hit off this Rohirrim Lancer. Oh my god, Shadowfax? They can't have a creature, okay. Alright, that's going to make things harder. A 4/4 haste is tough. And then shuffle back in on this. Alright. Mm-hmm. 6 mana. Let's sack this for white-blue. White, just in case I draw Aragorn. I didn't, but I drew Stew the Conies. Yeah, I guess we'll stew those Conies here. I really don't want them putting in a hasted thing. Oh. I guess that's how they are. I didn't really want them to use that. Man, I wanted to play Woe's Pathfinder this turn. Whatever, I'll sack my food to game 3. I guess that's fine. I just forgot it would just eat all the mana out of there. Okay, let's hope they don't have more hasted nonsense. They have no ring levels, so I'm not really worried about that. They can hit me with the Rohirrim Lancer. They have the Tail of Tenuvial. Oh, and they're considering making their Lancer indestructible. That's my theory. Alright, I'll take one. Oops, huh? And, well, now this Woe's Pathfinder unfortunately does not hit the ground, because now I'm just going to play Oliphant here and then pass, and now probably dead. Like, it's going to be hard for them to not die to 12 points of trample here. Quarrel's End. That's not going to get it done. I'm at 8. Lancer puts me to 7. I guess they could go land double Improvised Club, but that seems pretty far-fetched. And currently I've got more than enough trample damage. I guess they could have Fog of the Barrow Downs on the Oliphant. Breaking of the Fellowship. How do I know which one's dealing which? So this creature will deal damage. So this is dealing damage to Oliphant. So that means I can save Oliphant there. And then they die. Very nice. 6 and 2? Ooh. Ooh, and we ranked up to Diamond Tier 3. Okay. This deck is overperforming currently, I would say. That game was interesting. Rise of the Witch King was pretty good there with the Land Cyclers. Didn't really kill anything good on their end, so it was more like a tinker. A recurring nightmare. Sack my zombie to put a Land Cycler into play. You go first. All right. Yeah, we'll cycle the Troll here. Nazgul into 2 more Tempt cards is not bad. There's a funny Nazgul deck you can make in Modern where you play 9 Nazgul and then all Changelings, and every time you get tempted, it puts a counter on all of your creatures because they're all Wraiths. Very funny. All right, opponent mulliganed. Cycle the Troll. And then we crack Shire Terrace for our mountain. Okay, Fall of Gil-galad has really not performed so far, I will be honest. It's a powerful card, but the vulnerability on this card is really them having removal for your creatures, and so far that's come up a little bit more often than I would like. Okay. This is pretty nice because I'm going to Nazgul, and I hope they don't have Smite the Deathless. Please do not do that. Because if they don't, then yeah, then I could, even if they kill it, I can Desperate Rescue it back, but Smite really causes problems. Horn of Gondor, okay. That's tough. All right, let's into fall. I'm not going to claim this turn. I'm going to... Okay, here we go. What am I going to do next turn? I'll have 6 mana. I could friendly rivalry claim next turn. Yeah, that sounds okay. And then, oh, I could do both. Let's just discard the land here. They're gonna horn. And then I'm gonna put 2 counters on that. Let's claim a token. Oh, they have a land cycler going. This Nazgul is going pretty hard. Then I get to loot here. I'm actually going to discard Torment of Golem, as weird as that sounds. Oh, they're just jumping. Oh, they have Shelob's Ambush. Alright, well. Submit 0, target a creature you don't control. Alright. That works for me. Now I wish I had kept the Torment over Legolas, but I kind of thought I was gonna have friendly rivalry. Now if they play a creature, I just get to fight it. If they don't have a claim to Precious, this Nazgul is just gonna run them over. And I'm probably gonna get this troll back in a second here. Don't claim it, please. Por favor. Yeah, I might just get a... Oh, they're going to torment me? Sure. I guess they have to take Sam's Desperate Rescue, because otherwise I go to ring level 4. Draw. Fight you. Attack and loot. Ooh. We like that. We're looking real good now. Uruk-hai Berserker, breaking the Fellowship, break Uruk-hai Berserker. Guess I'll just take a Berserker here. If they want to use breaking the Fellowship to kill my 2/2, they can. Patrol? Oh, there's Aragorn. I guess I kind of wish I had taken breaking the Fellowship. Let's loot. Discard a swamp. Now I'm going to play Legolas, because I don't want to play Aragorn, given that I know they have a removal spell for it. So now I guess they can kill Legolas and then play Uruk-hai Berserker, and then they can double block the Nazgul, and I trade for both their creatures. Or they can block Nazgul and sack it to the patrol. Oh, a little late there, Torment. I'm just going to attack with this. Oh. Discard this. And then that was such a good draw. Now I stew the conies there. They can't sack the Berserker before, or they just die. So now they have to just let this happen and then chump with Berserker. Oh, we are closing in on a 7-win game here. Aragorn in hand that I could even cast. Nazgul. This is the first game I've really had where Nazgul just ran rampant. I think they're dead. They better draw a human this turn. If they drew like an Easterling Vanguard. Okay, this is 2 creatures in 1. They even get to smack me for 2 here. I like it though, because that just gives me an opportunity to cast Aragorn just for like the full rubbins. I'm just going to cast it now. There's no card I'm going to play over Aragorn. I just had to do it. Aragorn on the stack. Oh yeah. And that is what we call a trophy. They said it couldn't be done. All right, let's take a look at this deck, because I do want to think about this. All right, so what did this deck do well? Well, triple Torment, very disruptive. Honestly, Legolas was awesome here. It made us take Stew the Conies. We already had a friendly rivalry. We picked up kind of late, and this just goes nuts with those cards. Never got to use Shelob's Ambush to trigger it, but that could also work. Double Pathfinder, Phial of Galadriel, Inherited Envelope to cast these expensive spells and Aragorn. Aragorn off double Great Hall and some Wizard's Rockets and Assorted Fixing wasn't bad. Limbus worked out pretty well. I mean, at the end of the day, this deck does have let's see, Fall, Friendly Rivalry, Claim the Precious, Stew the Conies. So 4 removal spells, 3 torments that are disruptive, Rise of the Witch King, which kind of counts, 3 land cyclers for the Rise, some decent 5s, didn't really do too much with those. Aragorn, which was eminently castable because I kept drawing Great Hall. The File definitely was good in some of those games, both as a 5-color fixer, but also just if you can play this and the game goes on, you're gonna win. Didn't even play Entish Restoration, and honestly didn't feel the loss of it or the second ambush. Yeah, this deck worked out better than it had any right to, and as a result, we got the dub. 7 wins, 2,200 gems, and 6 packs. Thanks for watching me experiment my way through Lord of the Rings draft. I've been really enjoying this format and doing well with it, so I've been happy with how it's going and my understanding of it. As we continue drafting, we're going to learn more about Great Halls and drafting green, because pretty much explored how black-red works. Plus, Torment of Golem stock's never been higher. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow with another draft, and as always, I appreciate you hanging out with me and spending some time drafting Lord of the Rings. It's a fun set. I've been enjoying it. Probably hit up some cube here too, but as always, stay cool, and I will see you next time.